Welcome and welcome back to the channel. Real quick, let me update y'all on what's going on. Okay, this is the one I think I started the video where I just started tearing it apart, and the reason I had to tear it apart is because some customers have aftermarket insurance company, okay, and they can be real picky. Now this was a ticker, as you can see, or as you used to could see, it was a 3.6. I got it torn apart now. Like I say, they wanted to know exactly what's wrong. Why is this ticking? What I mean by exactly, they want to know, they got pretty good ideas to rock arms, because they are aware of the history just like everybody else. But what they want to know is, did it ruin any camshaft? How many rock arms? How many, if any, lifters? Okay, so now the only way you're gonna know all the answers to all these questions is you have no choice. You have to tear it down. The reason mechanics hate tearing cars down in their stall is because it essentially ties up their stall. Now, I'm out of commission for another day or two. Okay, sure, I can easily push it outside, but that would become more of a headache. So I'm basically at their mercy. They might show up tomorrow. I don't know. I just need my stall. I hate working like this. But like I say, the only way you're going to know for sure is if you tear it down. Now, me being a mechanic and know the history of these, I have an ear for not that can tell how many rocker arms have broken, but how if a camshaft is ruined. From my experience, a camshaft was set off a different type of ticking noise. Okay, it'll be like a deep tick, 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 a real hard deep tick. Okay, and these light little tick tack ticks, those are just simply rocker arms that have failed and come apart. Okay, so I can guesstimate that. There's a difference between a guesstimate and an estimate. All right, I could have easily guesstimated that. I could have easily just told him, give me all 24 rocker arms and you good. No, they want to be sure. They want to be for sure. And I can understand. Nobody likes to get a second phone call saying, sorry, buddy, you need $400 more. That would drive anybody crazy, not just customer, but insurance companies also. That would drive them cuckoo, and I can understand that. But like I said, I got it torn down. Man, all I found was this wasn't a real deep tick. This was a real light tick, and all I found was this one right here. And as you can see, I have the lobe up right here. It didn't eat into the camshaft at all. In other words, we caught it early. It's like prostate cancer or any kind of illness. You want to catch early so you can prevent any other damages. All right. So, but what they mean by tear down, what I mean by tear down is the tear down as far as taking the valve cover off and looking to see what all has been damaged. Okay, I've checked all the camshaft lobes. None of them has been, eaten into, and I've rotated the engine. Like I say, you want to rotate the engine to get all the lobes off of any other rockers and then check them. Keep in mind when you do your little field test, make sure the lobe is off of the rocker arm. Okay, if the lobe is on the rocker arm, just say like, well, none of these are on. This one is. Even if that rocker was broken, it may pass the field test. Okay, like say for instance, if this rocker was actually broken, it would still pass because the cam lobe is pushing down on it, so naturally you won't feel any looseness on it. So you got to rotate the engine. Okay, this is one of their biggest concerns. Out of all these camshafts, this rear camshaft, rear exhaust camshaft is the most expensive. That's because it have the PCV harness on it. This is part of the PCV, positive crankcase ventilation system. Okay, now that's the reason it's so expensive. So I would also hate to be get a call back saying I need $400 more actually for this cam. The rest of them not that expensive, but and this one also the hardest one to do. Like none of these rocker arms fail the test. But do I just go in and give them this one rocker arm? Absolutely not. I'm going to suggest he do all of them. It's up to him. So all the risk is off of me at that point. It's up to him if he approve all of them. I'm going to tell him what I suggest. If he say, how many you find? Just one? Yeah. Okay, just do that one. Okay, he's going to have to pay me for the teardown. Because I did this one first, I could have easily stopped. Well, it would have been, you're still not sure, you wouldn't have, some guys base their diagnostic off the first one that they see fail. So if you pull this one off first and you find one bad like this, you just stop. Okay, that's it. That's all it was. Especially if it's a light tick. But that's some risky business, and I'm not sure you should go that route. All right, so that's where we at now, man. My car's towed down. My stall is towed down. Oh Lord. So I had to find something to do on a flat stall or on the without the car being in the air. I can find something else to do other than, things that have to go in the air. So all we do now is wait, gentlemen. Okay, right. So that's all I'm gonna do, man. That's all I have, man. Thanks for watching. Comment and subscribe, and I'll see y'all on the next video.